Hey, what's up, everybody? Matt here with Tanks Lawn Maintenance. It is 8:52 a.m. Friday morning. What's today's date? May 12th, 2023, year of our Lord. Just want to hop on here and holler at y'all for a minute, man. Got stuff all over me. Just got done with my first yard for the day. Took me about 20-30 minutes. Small yard. If I had help, it wouldn't take me but about 10 minutes. But, you know, I'm a solo guy. Here's what it is. But, anywho's, I got to stop at the gas station here in a few minutes. But anyway, I want to hop on here and holler at y'all for a second. I hadn't been on here in about 2 weeks, so I think the last video I told y'all I was going to pull the trigger on a Wright standard 36-inch mower. I'm still going to do that. I'm not going to do that this month. I'm probably going to do that in June. I'm thinking it's going to be sometime between now and the end of June. I'm going to talk to my banker first, and the reason being is I'm going to have to get a loan to do this, and not, you know, I've got the money to go ahead and pay cash for a new mower. But the thing about that is, with a new mower is going to have to come a new trailer, and it's going to be about $1,500 or $15,000 altogether. And as most of you know, I have a 6.5 by 10 foot trailer, and I have the Spartan 42, RZZ 42, and that mower will be gone one day whenever I decide to upgrade from that to a 48 or either a 52. But for right now, I'm going to get a Wright standard intensity 36-inch mower. I know I told y'all about the promo that Wright has going on. That actually ends on May 14th. But the thing about that is, that promo is for the standard B, standard X, and the sit-down machine, the Wright ZXT, I think it is. The newer zero turn that they come out with. I think it was 2020 or 2021 that they made that. But anyway, I don't want the standard B. You know, it'll be $2,000 or $3,000 off when it's all said and done, but I'm not going to be happy with the standard B because it's actually slower than my Spartan. And some of the backyards that I have, they have small gates that I can't get my big zero turn in, but the backyard is a little too big to be push mowing when you scheduling 10 to 13 yards a day. So yeah. And the standard X does not have a 36-inch mower, if I'm not mistaken. My dealer didn't tell me that. I hadn't got on Wright's website and looked. But they don't have a 36-inch mower. And I'm not buying another sit-down machine, at least not yet. Not until I pick up a bunch of commercial accounts where the property is just so big that I need to get a 60 or a 70-inch mower. And even then, I'm probably still going to go with the standard. I'd just rather have a standard for my own reasons. But so yeah, there's that. You know, there's nothing wrong with the standard B as an entry-level mower. It's actually a good mower. I know people that have it and they like it, but they've also told me that if you're not just starting out, which I mean, I still consider myself new, you know. This is my second season, and we're in the first half of the season, and so I still consider myself new. But if you're not in your first season mowing, everybody I've talked to says you need to shy away from the standard B because it just doesn't have the features that the standard I has or the standard X. And, you know, it's just a really slow mower for what it is. And it's a really good mower, good priced mower, but for what it is, it needs to be faster. So I decided I'm going to spend an extra $2,000 or $3,000 and buy the standard I. And but Wright, my dealer told me that not Wright, but they have a promo going on that mower until the end of the summer, which is sometime in September. And they said I should be able to get that mower and walk out with paying less than $9,000. So with that, I need to buy a 14-foot trailer too, preferably a 7.5 or 8 by 14-foot trailer. I'd like to have a 16 so I could just make one more purchase for the next 5 or 6 years and then be done with that. But you know, it is what it is. I got to look at price too. If I have to trade up in the next year or two, you know, it is what it is. But either way, I've got to have something where I can fit a minimum of 2 mowers on here. I need a tandem axle trailer and something with heavier axles. But part of it, man. So I'm gonna talk to my banker, see if I can get a loan. I've never gotten a loan with my business, and I don't want to use my name. I want my business to be able to sustain itself. If I have to, I'll finance it through the business instead of getting a bank loan. But you know, it is what it is. But we'll figure something out. But that's definitely going to happen, hopefully by the end of June. I'd like to have a little more built up in my account before I do that, for emergencies and accessories, you know, capital, things like that. But we'll see. I'll give y'all an update on that whenever I do decide to pull the trigger on that. But anyway, since the last time I talked to y'all, I had an estimate that I gave, or not an estimate, a quote that I gave to a lady that lives in a high-end neighborhood. It's an old neighborhood, but this neighborhood is very well known for having a lot of rich folks that live there. And the lady that lives there, her husband owns a huge trucking company here in the southeast, and they've got more money than they can spend. I mean, not that should matter, but you know, it is what it is. But just wanted to put that out there so you guys understand how cheap people are and how they look at us here in the landscaping industry. But this lady has about a 2.5, 3 acre property, and I cut her grass one time before, and I only charged her 80 bucks, and shot myself in the foot on that. I didn't know what I was doing. It was one of the first properties I quoted, and I didn't know what I was doing. I was scared to drop a huge price on somebody, but I could get this property done in about an hour and a half by myself now, because I know what I'm doing and I know I have a pretty good routine nowadays. But I took a video of the property, came home, put all the information in my CRM, and sent her over a text, let her know what the price was. I priced her at $135 for an hour and a half worth of work. And I'll tell you guys, in this area, that's cheap. That's very cheap. And I'm still leery about dropping a $200 price tag on somebody when it comes to cutting grass. I don't know, man. Just something about that $200 price tag, man. It just scares the hell out of me. But I'm scared I'm gonna get cussed at. I need to get over it, but I know. But anyway, this lady, she wasn't mean about it. She just said, I'll let you know if we decide to go with you. Well, that was the day after I talked to y'all last, which was 2 weeks ago. This lady still has not contacted me. So I'm blocking her number. And these people are millionaires, man, and they're worried about $135 every 2 weeks. So just lets you know how people look at you here in this industry. They look at you as just a grass cutter, you know. They don't understand that this, you know, landscapers, we have to eat too. We have bills we have to pay. We have a business we have to run, and this stuff costs money. You know, inflation affects us also. But I had a conversation with her before I walked around the property. I told her, I said, you know, it's not going to be $80. I said, my price went up significantly. I said, I'll look at your property over one more time just to make sure. I said, I've got a price in my head. I said, but I'll look at your property and I'll put everything in my CRM and I'll text you in an hour or so. And she said, all right, well, as long as it didn't go up too much. She said, you know, I understand inflation, but if you go up too much, you're not going to have any customers. And I looked at her dead in her face and I told her, I said, well, you know, none of my customers have had an issue with it yet. And I said, in this industry, we have to buy groceries too. It doesn't just affect everybody. I mean, inflation affects everybody, not just you guys. And she got real quiet when I told her that. But it is what it is, man. So I really don't want to do this property. So I'm kind of glad I didn't get it, but at the same time, it just kind of burns me up, man. I mean, All these people want top quality 5-star work for a small price tag, but you know, it is what it is. But anyway, guys, don't let nobody try to haggle you on your prices, and let me know what y'all would do about the mower situation in the comments below. I'm gonna hop off here. I gotta stop at the gas station, get fueled up, and get back after it. I got a lot to do before the rain gets in today. Got 13 on the list, 14, I'm sorry, but try to get it all done. Anyway, guys, I'll hop on here sooner or later. Don't know how long that'll be, but until then, y'all know the deal. Keep cutting that grass and keep making that money. I'll let y'all. Bye.